what 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 were your thoughts when you first started seeing the Save MacGyver campaign? And would you want to do more episodes if it came around? Like if a Netflix or a Paramount Plus wanted to do more episodes?
Yeah, that's funny you say that, because it's a precedent that has been set, and that's why you say that, because
Right.
it's happened. It's something that well, I'll answer that question first, and I'll answer the what did I think? Because it's yes. The answer is I would love to, mostly because this was the first year. I guess I can be honest about it. This was the first year I actually wanted to come back. If that makes sense.
Yo, anyone that don't understand, his workload was crazy. But I'm gonna let you go into it.
And that's all it was. And I could sit there and complain, but the real issue is just, you do your research. Someone was telling me I need to listen to this podcast of Vincent D'Onofrio talking about how he had to injure himself to get a day off. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And that workload, it's not just for 4 months. It goes on for 9 months, and then they want you for ADR. And so you have another, you're in demand for another month, 6 weeks sometimes, and so you have about 6 weeks where you try to cram something in. So that to let people know that's why. And this year we had Monica Macer come in, and I was so excited. I was like, the storylines. I was like, the way we could go. I was starting to like give ideas. She ended up putting a lot of like my ideas, or she took stuff and put it in the show. And I was like, man, it's crazy, Monica. Like I was thinking this thing, and then it ended up on the show. And she's like, Lucas, you told me that. But also, it was just really cool, and to have that relationship with her, and everyone just had such a great experience. And it was still tough. This year was really tough with COVID. That being said, even if I said I wanted to quit, I really was. This was the first year I wanted to come back, and I expected us to come back. That was what was so crazy.
Me too. This was the first time I was like, we're getting another season. I was so confident. I was like, we're getting another. No other year did I say that, or did I feel like that. But this year I was like, trust me, guys.
It's fine.
We got it.
We're good. I know. And then it all fell apart. No, but it didn't, because look at that response. That response was crazy, dude. Because there was an article, and this was a while ago. I mean, that it was talking about well, I don't remember anything from the article, but it was really nice about what was going on with. It was about the billboards. It was about the billboards, and there was like they had sent like 500,000 paper clips already, and then they were getting ready to send another lump sum. I don't know what happened, because I try to stay off of social media as much as I can. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really been very helpful for mental health. Just even just a little bit of scrolling that you do, you'll get on, and let's say it's stuff that's not detrimental to your health, but then you see stuff, and you see other positive stuff. Comparison, you told me this. Comparison is the thief of joy. Right. So you'll sit there and you'll look at other people's good stuff, and you won't even know. Subconsciously, you're like, why am I not doing that? Why am I not doing this?
For sure.
I stay off, but I do know that people really responded well. It was nice, dude. That show, and I'm not gonna get too into this, but this is half allegory, half reality. Is that show nearly killed me. So the fact that people really responded in the way that they did was like, it brought me to tears. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was emotional. It was really, really, really cool to see that people cared that much. Not to mention, my dad told me, he showed me a video of a guy, or no, I was on FaceTime, and the guy was like chasing down like, Colonel Till, what am I gonna do on Friday nights? And the guy was talking to me like, it was crazy. He told me another guy was like grown man, like nearly in tears, saying like, what am I gonna do on Friday nights? Wow. And it's crazy, because a lot of people watched it with their families. It meant a lot to them. I told you, like my grandpa was like, tell my Bozer he's doing a good job. Everyone, people loved you. People loved seeing us. I mean, because we did, especially towards the end there, we were having a great time all the time, I mean, it was still tough, but it was at least the experience we were having, especially this last year. It was just like, I can't even be mad. It's just,
Right.
you know.
See, that's when I get fearful, when stuff starts getting too good. I feel like
Right.
that's when they cancel stuff. I don't know. Like,
yeah,
it's almost like when the work environment is really good. That's usually when you talk to actors too, when they tell you like the best set they've ever been on, it probably was some shitty movie that no one saw.
Yes. I was just having this conversation in the van. It's crazy. When stuff starts going wrong, I start to see it as a guy. I was just having this conversation. Verbatim, I said, when stuff starts going wrong, I go, that's my good luck charm. That's my good luck charm. And I the example I used was the Apocalypse Now documentary about the making of the movie. I think it's called Hearts of Darkness or Heart of Darkness. And it's incredible because everything went wrong. I mean, nothing went right. And the movie ended up making $220 million box office. It was critically acclaimed. It was great. And nothing went right. I mean, Martin Sheen had a heart attack. He like passed out. He like bled all over the place. And that scene, it was like crazy. So anyways, when stuff starts going wrong, I mean, half related to what you're saying, when things start going right, you start getting fearful.
No, seriously, yeah.
I mean, it's related to that, but also helping people cope with how difficult these things can get sometimes. It's like you go, this is my good luck charm. Every time something goes wrong, this is a part of the story that they're going to tell when this is a success and this is great. And you get to tell the story about, well, you should have seen what it was like back in my day when we were shooting it.